then I hosted my uncle had a 50th birthday party, and I was the person to host that party. And we had some people, like my cousins, did a little dance number, a little singing number, and I was hosting the whole thing, and I loved it. But then there was no place to pursue it, and I saw comedians on television a little bit. We don't have stand-up in Germany; it's not a big thing. We don't have like our Eddie Murphy or anything like that. That was like a big stand-up in Germany. But we had something similar, like people who were just making funny, appearances on TV, and I was like, oh, I could do that. But then I never thought there was a path for me because there was no example. I didn't grow up in New York or in Berlin even where there's a path. So then I had to go become a model, be fed up by the industry, wanting to express myself more creatively, to then over time get from modeling into acting, get into improv, and then from there get into comedy.
Wow.
So it took a lifetime. But the impulse and the desire and the dream was there when I was 5 years old.
You felt it.
I felt it.
And you made your friends laugh at school?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was funny, but not in a loud way. I was not attention-seeking loud.
Maybe more in an intellectual way?
I think so. Yeah. And I did like the attention from that because I love making people laugh. I think that's
and our
always...
parents didn't hug us, so...
They didn't hug us.
We needed...
So that's the way you get love. Absolutely. Yeah. And it's crazy. Sometimes you have this spark, and then I didn't follow it because I wanted to fit into the expectation because I did very well at school. So my path was clear. Go to school, I went to a math competition, believe it or not. Like I was a mathlete. Yeah, wow. I loved school. But then the expectation was clear. I did well in school. So they were like, oh, you're going to become an engineer. You're going to work for Mercedes. But then, here I am being a comedian.
Comedians are very cerebral. I feel like you're a good combination of intellectual and silly and cerebral.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm leaning actually more into like a lot of historical stuff even and stuff like that, and I like it a lot.
That's good. Do you ever you have to fact check sometimes?
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I know a lot about history and even geopolitics, and I like it. I like even crowd work a lot of times. It's just a lot of, because there's so many wars happening, so I like, it's just like.
Just get in there.
Oh, you're from Yemen. Oh, look at this,
Look what's
Ukraine. Yeah, so.
Iran, what's up?
I'm leaning more into that, and that's something that I never thought I would, and I love it. I love being valued more for my intelligence than for my looks.
Yes. That's a great quality.
Yeah.
That's a great quality. I think people underestimate, I think it happens for men too, like pretty privilege, but like there's also pretty underestimated.
Yeah.
People sleep on you.
Of course. You get put in a box. I mean, same for a beautiful woman. You're like, oh, she's not smart.
Right. She doesn't
she doesn't need to be smart. She doesn't need to be funny. She's just hot.
Yeah.
So same for guys. And there is something to that, at some point I was like, why am I doing this? I could have just.
Do you have days like that still where you're like, when.
No, I love it too much.
You love it too much.
Yeah.
What's an example of something that's overwhelming to you about it? Maybe just the scheduling?
I have a great team now. I outsource so much, but the editing aspect is rough. And I have a
editing
whole team.
Your clips.
I have like 3 editors now. Like we're hiring a 3rd. But
wow.
that outsourcing is good because I used to edit a lot, and that was on top of writing. Writing doesn't burn me out. I can write every day, no problem, on the plane. Leading up to my special is so beautiful because all I did was write comedy every day. I ran my hour in New York, like multiple times a night. And in the morning I woke up, took the notes, and made the hour better and better and better and better and better. And that was amazing. Didn't burn me out. But once I came back here, I had to do all the editing for all this stuff. And like the trailer for my, go through all that stuff. And I'm like, ugh, because it's not part of my craft. It's part of the business behind it.
Yeah.
And I'm passionate about it in a way. But I just love writing way more than any of the back end stuff. And
I feel that.
Being in front of a screen is also, after a while, I'm just like, get a headache. And so, yeah.
What's the craziest audition that you've had?
I don't do acting really.
You don't?
I just got my first audition a few days ago for it was a pretty big movie with Cameron Diaz or something. But it was fun. It was a comedy role. So I did that one while I was on tour. And that's weird. Like,
you did it in the hotel room?
So much. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done those. It was a lot of work. I mean, these auditions, I respect actors. A lot
of memorizing.
I did some acting when I was younger, but then I quit acting completely because it reminded me too much of the modeling industry. And I think it kind of scared me because I was like, there's too many power dynamics. Let me do social media where I'm in control. Let me make videos online where I can actually be creatively in control and not having to please some casting director,
I think there's some crossover with modeling and
for sure.
With the power.
And modeling is a bit more sexualized, and I think now I'm growing into the place where I have more power just based on my profile growing, so that now I can do acting. I can approach it from a different perspective, not from this desperate guy who needs like to make money to live in New York when I was a model.
Totally. And you'll get direct offers just from who you are.
Exactly. So I think
people are going to write roles for you.
Yeah,
like,
and I'm happy.
I'm going to write you
acting.
a role. Yeah,
let's do it. I'm down for acting. I just didn't like the industry and everything that it entails. But now I'm more open to it. So,
Yes. And I think after all this Diddy and Epstein, Weinstein stuff coming out, I already know the rules changed a lot even years ago. I think even before the Diddy stuff come out, I remember a big executive at one of the TV networks, I won't even name it, their new policy is no more their doors are open now in their offices.
Yeah.
And they can't hug colleagues like in the office workplace. So even if you're really close with your colleague, you've been working together 10 years, no hugging.
It's like my mom.
Yeah, I know. We need those. Well, don't take those away. Yeah, no hugging and the doors open.